Hey guys, it's Matt. I want to start something new this year. Before I was ever a songwriter or an artist or even a guitar player, I was a music fan first, and I still am to this day. When I find an artist that I really care about or believe in, I do a deep dive. I don't know if y'all are like that, but I binge pretty hard. I'll listen to their whole catalog, I'll read books, I'll watch documentaries, I'll watch interviews, I'll watch live footage on YouTube. I'll go to as many shows as I can and talk about them to my friends, probably way too much. But it's something I've always really loved about music, is trying to kind of get to know the artists who I'm following. And so one of my goals for 2022 is to try to provide a place for y'all to get to know me a little bit. The truth is there's so much that goes into the music that you never get to see. You know, you get to see the shows and you get to hear the music when it comes out. And you get to see what I post on social media. But there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I think is interesting. That we have to do to make this thing go. So I'm gonna start this vlog. This is my first stab at anything like this, so give me some grace on it. But this first episode, I took the camera to Nashville. I'm gonna walk you through the recording process of a couple of these songs. And then future ideas that I have are, band rehearsal, show prep, day of show, songwriting process, all that kind of stuff. But this is for you, so I want to know what y'all want to see as well. So if you have any ideas for future episodes or things you'd like to know more about, drop those ideas in the comments, and I'll go through those and hopefully find a couple more that I haven't thought of yet to do for future episodes. I hope you enjoy this. If you're on YouTube, make sure to hit subscribe, because this is where I'll be posting all the full episodes. But this is recording process, episode 1. Enjoy. All right, y'all, I just got to Nashville. I'm gonna go to bed, take a shower, go to bed. Then tomorrow morning, it's early morning, off to the studio to do the rest of the band tracks for the rest of this album. Friday morning, it's up again in the studio to record vocals for the rest of the songs. So I'm gonna go catch up on my sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I am headed to the studio, leaving the hotel now. Gotta stop and get some coffee on my way, and then I'll head out there. Basically, the way that these studio days work, the band comes in, and I've sent Sal, my producer, work tapes and kind of demo tracks for how I want the songs to sound and kind of what I'm hearing. And then he plays them in the studio and gives the band chord charts, and they go off to their stations, and they play through them. It takes a couple of takes usually, but they knock them out pretty quick. And then we wrap up the band recording, and then tomorrow I come back and we'll do vocals. So driving out to Franklin to knock this out right now. I'll be back once we get into the studio. Alright, so we're in the studio. We got the band tracking song 1 for the day. I'm gonna walk out here and show y'all this process. So we got guitars being tracked there. Down here we got the rest of the bands. Drums, bass, sound electric. And then in the control room, this is where I spend most of my time. Sit and we listen and we change things as they need changing.
Drums, man, I hate to say it, Evan, I kind of like the layout of the scratch where it's just a little more dumb rock through that pre, and then the front of the chorus is like
skippy thing.
It's skippy. It's
and then
just
the back
different.
half goes straight.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I did like what you did with the halftime thing. The bridge was very cool.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
So it's day 2 of recording for this batch of songs. I got 4 songs to do. We did all the band stuff yesterday, so today's just a vocal day. I'm going to Sal's studio. Sal's my producer. I've been working with him for 8 years. And so today we go into his studio. He has a vocal booth in there. It's a really great studio. I'll show you when we get there. But basically, I just sing 4 songs today. It usually takes me a couple takes to get the right take for the final version. But this is my favorite part of the process. The recording is. I write these songs a lot of times on an acoustic guitar. I usually build out like a work tape or demo tape to send to Sal to give him an idea of what I hear, where I want the song to go. But he always makes it so much better than I could imagine. So this is my favorite part of the process, just to watch these songs really come to life and see what he can do with them in the studio. So I'll be back once we get to the studio. All right, so I'm at Sal's studio now. Let me show you around real quick. So what you see when you walk in, which is not too shabby. The theater room in here, which I've not used yet, but I probably ought to one of these days. Got the control room where Sal works and I hang out.
Social media.
That's right. That's basically his job. This is the vocal booth. This is where I hang out. Beautiful room, great sounding room. Sal's got some incredible equipment, some incredible microphones that we use. Got my tea and water, things there. And then out here, we got this place stocked. So Sal provides snacks and coffee and much needed throat coat, hot tea for vocal days. All right, so my band all makes fun of me for this, but I use this thing to, it's just steam and it clears out the sinuses. All right, time to go sing. Doors closed here for the vocal booth. I'm gonna figure out where to put y'all here. This is a better spot. Hey. All right. First song down. Listen back a bit. Do another couple. Alright, we are done with vocals for the day. So I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee for the road because I don't drink coffee on vocal days. I'm gonna get myself some coffee here and get going. See y'all later.